Alrighty, my lovelies, welcome back in for another broadcast, and happy heckin' Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, the binge continues of Arctic Awakening. Tonight, we are moving on to episode 4. We are setting the stage for the finale tomorrow. Fire Ferret, what do you got?
The robot was basically an ankle monitor.
Essentially.
I didn't think our protagonist was Achilles.
It's a Greek tragedy. It's a Greek. That's what it is. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Fire Ferret. Okay, so I just did a very verbose recap of everything that happened in episode 3 last night for anybody who was not here. But I'm going to do a very brief recap of the very end of last night. So long story short, we spent the evening, the day, whatever it was, I couldn't really see outside, in the tower, and we were trying to get out of it. We ended up in there a lot more frail, a lot more injured than we were going in because we fell through the ice. Over the course of the events, we upgraded Alfie, gave him some stronger arms. We found a bunch of pills that are going to help out with our cough. The bottles are labeled climate cough, which implies that they do know what the illness is. They know what it's related to, and they already have a pharmaceutical product that will allow people to recover from it. And after everything was said and done, once we got the elevator powered up and we got to the top of the tower, we found the radio transmitter that we really went there for, plugged in our radio, made a call for help, and Donovan was on the other end. Donovan replied in so many words, something about Naomi. Kai was taken aback by it, along with me and everybody else in chat, wondering what the fuck was going on. Like, how do you know that name? And Donovan's response boiled down to, it's all an illusion. The answer lies at the peak of the mountain. She's coming back. I've got to go. And that's where the episode ended. And hopefully that's where we're picking up tonight. Once again, episode 4 in Arctic Awakening. And again, finale is tomorrow. So make sure that you guys don't miss it if you want to see how this game ends. I anticipate a doozy of an episode tonight. It's not the mountain that we conquer, but ourselves. That is profound. I said that. It was unrelated why I was on the screen. I was just speaking from the heart. Right there. All right, here we go. It's such a unique design for a tower too. I guess everything in this game has a very unique design to it. If he bites off the ankle monitor, does that make him an ankle biter? No, it means that he's not getting his deposit back. I also like how the plane has evolved over time. We've built up a barrier. We've strung up some stuff. We had some fish up there. We got a ukulele. Like, lots of cool. And that actually was probably one of my favorite parts of the episode last night, was the ukulele. I don't know who does the voice for Kai, but they did a very good job performing that song. They did a very, very good job. Rockies are in your backyard. Nice, Fire Ferret. Beautiful mountain range.
Kai, wake up.
No!
We have an emergency.
No! Oh, God. Is it on fire? Oh, shit!
What did you do?
My DPI. Hang on.
Oh, damn it.
I'll go wireless, too. Okay. Episode 4, Ascension. All right. Well, we can't live in here anymore. What the hell happened? Can I get anything else from in there? Oh, man. I should have grabbed stuff on the way out.
Best idea I ever had.
I am so sorry, Kai.
It's okay. It lasted for a while.
How much this plane meant to you.
Search plane would have seen this. Time to move on anyway. Time to move on anyway.
Well, I guess her flying days were over. It's time we moved on.
Yeah.
I believe you said it is important to remain with the wreckage in case of rescue.
Yeah.
I don't see any rescue coming. Do you? Besides, you heard him. We need to track down Donovan.
There they are. That was another question I had, where the drones were.
Oh, great. Thank you. Took your sweet time today, huh? Little bastards probably started it.
I suppose we should check for anything salvageable?
Yeah, I should have tried to grab stuff on the way out. I'm a
shit.
dumbass.
Where's my... Hey, come on. Help me look for my pu'uai.
It seems highly improbable that you have lost your heart. Assuming I am translating from Hawaiian correctly.
No, the tiki figure.
I got it.
You know, the one I always keep in the plane. I just gave it a name, you know?
Does this tiki figure of yours hold sentimental value?
Yes.
Let's just say I'm hoping it didn't just turn into kindling. This is
At least I got it.
This is all I have left.
God damn.
On the contrary, much of the supplies were salvaged in your backpack. I carried it out
Good.
myself.
Okay, good. Thank you,
There's only
Alfie.
one thing left to do now. Come on, we don't have much time.
I can't even sit down anymore. Like I said, expect a doozy tonight. Knowing this while you're talking about the plane was hilarious. I bet, Gremlin. Have you beaten the game? I would imagine that you have. One of the actors for this game is an anime voice actor. Nice, Subaru. Yeah, they have very pleasant voices, all of them.
Me.
And Donovan's voice actor has been in everything.
Again.
I know you are frustrated, but even though you said it was time to move on, you need
Going
more
down the
rest
road or
first.
down there?
You are in no
Down there.
shape to go trekking through the mountains. Especially not with the limited supplies we have right now.
You heard what Donovan said. He needs our help.
Yes, but you must help yourself before you can help anyone else.
I have to at least try.
Okay, one thing I want to do before we continue is I want to get a good idea of what my supplies are like. So we do have a decent amount of food, got a lot of water, got a decent amount of meat, high energy meals. We still have the climate cough pills, and I actually think that we have an extra one because I only remember grabbing 5 the other day. We still have our key cards. We've got all the mugs. Yeah, we're doing all right as far as everything is concerned. It could be better, but it could be a hell of a lot worse.
I believe we should consider making camp before rushing to any decisions that
Camp? Just like Donovan made camp? Every second is a chance we've already lost him. And for good this time.
Yeah, I don't want to lose Donovan again. I definitely don't. Here, hang on. Let me get my volumes right, chat. 1 second. Yeah, that's a little bit better. All right, let's do it. I love him. Beautiful and great skiing. Couldn't ask for more. I've never been skiing. Are you a regular skier, Fire Ferret? When I was young, I went to a local sledding hill, and some older guys who I would guess were seniors in high school or like freshmen in college when I was like a 5th grader or something. They had these like cheap snowboards that didn't require boots or anything. You just slipped your snow boots into these little hoops that were on them. And they were just cruising right down the hill. It was really fucking cool. I always wanted to snowboard, but never had the opportunity to. Never had just never went to a mountain, and every time I did,
I assume.
I was playing music.
Perhaps we should have listened to Holly and taken the map she left in her laboratory. On second thought, maybe it is for the best.
Don't
Maybe.
worry, we'll find our way, map or no map.
I don't think I wanted to steal from her.
So,
That might have
see
been.
anything else useful?
There is an enormous store on the opposite side of the plant. Much like the one where we found Donovan's dog tags.
Okay.
But I still do not...
Right. Well, maybe Connie can help us out again.
Maybe. Connie's the the key card, right? So we could go down that way. More than anything, I'm just looking around for supplies. Like, we could progress through like we did last time. Can I put this on? No. I tried that last time we came through, too. I just want to see if there's, like, any food or anything that's changed from the last time that we were here, but it doesn't look like it, so we'll just keep pushing on. Yeah, I completed it. Nice, Gremlin. Thanks again for the help on the puzzle last night. You too, David. I know you're probably out there lurking. I saw you in offline chat. I was so hard stuck on getting those drones back. That was the answer in my mind. Like, I had already set the answer, and I was trying to pursue it. That's why I kept going back to the robotics place. Wait, charging port?
Hey, look.
Hey!
Might as well get a charge while we're
Nice! Nice! All right. I had to look up the answer?
The
I appreciate you doing
diagnostics
that.
indicate that most of this facility is in some sort of standby mode.
Interesting.
Perhaps.
Are you gonna try to?
Perhaps what?
It's gonna try to
Come
use
on,
it.
Spit it out.
Well, I suppose the gate blocking the exit may be disabled in this mode.
Oh.
Can you, I don't know, turn it back on? You know, make yourself useful.
Have you so quickly forgotten about your ice bath the other day, Kai?
I was about to
Can you
say, I
open
think
it
he's
or
done
not?
enough.
But these new electric arm actuators should give me enough strength to operate the manual override.
Oh, and here I thought those were useless. Looks like they just might come in handy again.
Is he going that way? I can follow him. Oh, it's that one right there. I could have done that on my own, I feel like.
Did it work?
Uh-oh.
The system appears to be partitioned. We must find the other overrides before we can be sure.
Okay, activate all power override switches. Gremlin, what did you go for the upgrade? Did you go for the... I think I remember you saying it messed with his brain. Was it the processing? I can't open that. All right, let me see if I can find these other charging
Wait.
ports.
What happened to his camp? Oh, God.
Wait, yeah, you're right.
Sometimes I wonder if he was even in that plane with me to begin with.
Do not worry, Kai. Donovan is very much real.
Well, I guess that means you are too, huh? Wonderful.
Decryption module, yeah, okay.
What was that, Kai?
Just keep scouting.
I don't know if these things are going to be hiding necessarily. Because that one was kind of obvious. I just had to turn a certain way to see it. Maybe it's back here? Like, it can't be too difficult, I think. Not seeing him here. I don't think they'd be down this way, but we could check. There's some grass. Anywhere I see this grass is usually not a bad idea. Also, I see these marks. Is this one we followed last time to get to the plane wreckage? I don't remember. I thought we went to the right, not to the left over here. No, this leads somewhere else. It's like some random thing over here. Interesting. Yeah, I don't see anything up there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, chat. This game is really making me want to play the long dart. It is. I wish they would come out with Winter Mute already. I want to play that so bad. I really hope that they didn't... It makes me wonder whether they stopped production because they didn't know where to take the story, you know? They couldn't figure out how to wrap it up, what the big twist was going to be or something like that. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't feel like it's a... It's been so long, I don't feel like it's a scheduling thing with the voice actors. I feel like it's a writing thing. It's got to be like the foundation of the episode itself, you know? I keep telling you the game is actually survival. You're not wrong, Aussie. And I liked the survival, but I liked the survival aspect married with the game's narrative, like the story. And on that note, I'm actually curious, how many of you out there have played Tales from the something or other? I can't remember what it's called. Like, it was very difficult for me to ascertain what exactly it was about. The story is portion in last development. They have to finish it because they announced their second game already. Yeah, and that's part of the hope that I hold out for, Aussie. I really, really hope that the announcement of the sequel, whatever it's called, I can't remember. I hope that that's an indication that they're really making headway on that final episode. But man, it's been so long. That's why this game, I think, like, not only is this a good game in and of itself, but it scratches an itch that I've had for the longest time that I've been unable to cure, just because of how long we've had to wait. I try to get out every year, managed to get out a few times last year with my nephews. Having a winter sport makes me look forward to winter, even when it gets to minus 40 for a few days a year. Holy shit, Fire Ferret. It's cold where you're at in the world, man. Minus 40 is crazy. Also, This is not the way that we went last time, I don't think. I might have been on the right track when we went down over there. Am I missing the other charging ports behind us? Is that what's going on? Let me try up this way. I see this ramp. I think I see a switch right there. I hear a beep. I thought I just heard a beep, but maybe not. That's also not a switch, so never mind. Can I go in here? I cannot. Oh,
Hey, here's
here we
another
go.
one of those ports.
Got one. Okay, cool.
Huh.
That seems to have worked for this sector, but there should be more in other sectors.
All right. Two more, I'm guessing. I already searched everything that was over there. So I don't think I need to go back over there. I'm going to keep all of the food until I get hungry. I don't want to touch anything, because if we get to a certain point where I get roped into a cutscene and it like advances time and automatically resets my hunger meter, I want to try to min max a little bit when it comes to that sort of thing. Usually you hit -40 in the winter here too, then 100 in the summer. Damn, chaos. Yeah, I don't get to -40. I get to I think the coldest that we usually get to in my neck of the woods is -15 with wind chill. They still talk about Wintermute, but it's pretty common knowledge that the developer in charge of Wintermute is difficult, and he doesn't accept that the survival had a bigger draw than the story. That's interesting to me, though, because, like, I am much more drawn to the story. That doesn't mean that I'm not drawn to the survival side of things, but I want to finish the story before I do any survival stuff, because when the survival dies off, I think I've told you about this before, Aussie. So, like, there's still a desire for people to want to see Wintermute, right? But if I play a lot of the Long Dark, and I usher people into losing interest of survival over time, which is just kind of the way that it goes when you're variety. Eventually you play too much of something and people don't want to see it anymore. Then I would kill the Wintermute audience. Or they would just write it off when they saw the thumbnail or something like that. Like, oh, it's the Long Dark, I don't need to watch that.
I think
there we
I
go.
found another
Nice.
one.
Totally missed that
Hey,
one.
over here.
There we go. Still, they pledged to stop developing
I
anything
cannot
else
be
until
sure,
Wintermute is finished.
but I believe
Really?
There should be another switch somewhere.
I totally missed that pledge, but that's a good thing that they did that, because like people like me are being exceptionally patient when it comes to that. And at the end of the day, like, what are you gonna do? You know, being patient is the only option. Like, you just gotta hang out and hope that, you know, they deliver and they finish the story. Hello, Steven. How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. If I ever get to -40 here, we're fucked. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so I'm guessing I found one there. I found one there. I found one here. The one that's remaining has to be in the area that I claimed that I searched already, and I must have just missed it somehow. So let's go looking over there one more time and see if it was hiding or something like that. Still gonna flick you shit. Yeah, honestly, you should, Aussie. That's part of the... I like it. I mean, okay, listen, not excessively, but I'm okay with it in a healthy amount. For real, though, like, I want that story. I want to see how it resolves. Mr. Mrs. Dirty Mouth.
15 months.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for the 15 months of Prime. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I bet it's up here. I didn't even see the spot earlier. I think I walked right past it like a dummy. Maybe not? Wow, this is... Okay. This is exactly where I thought it would have been. Takes me back here, though. Maybe there is something back here. I got the save icon. So that's good. No, then this just takes me out here. There's got to be something, right? Got to be something I'm missing. It's always the last one that takes me a minute. Also, Catman, it's good to see you tonight, man. I read your message, but I didn't say hi. How you doing? I don't know where it's at. Is it down here? I feel like I'm walking away from my objective. Alfie, you want to use your sentient robotic nature to help narrow down where maybe this last one is at? I feel like I'm in the semi-correct area, but maybe I'm just walking right past it. I don't see it anywhere in here. Try this way again. Maybe back here? No? Okay. Has anybody seen it? 'Cause I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job paying attention to the... How am I doing? Yeah, I definitely need to eat. I can see like the corners getting a little vignetted. I'll do 2 of them. Which hates me. It's a conspiracy. Remember when you had to refollow my channel like 5 times? Yeah, I don't see the damn thing anywhere. Let me double check up here in this little area. I accidentally blocked you. I kind of figured that's what it was, Circaro. Because when you followed me, it said unknown user or something like that. That's the way the alert came through, and usually that only happens if you're blocked. Yeah, I don't see it. That's okay. I've hit the wrong button on people many times before. Twitch, like, does this weird thing where, wait, can I? Nah, it wouldn't be there. Twitch does this weird thing where, like, buttons will load in and shift around the layout. Like, back in the day, it doesn't happen so often anymore, but back in the day, I would go to put on theater mode, and I would immediately make a clip. Like, it was so consistent. And every time I was like, okay, I'll be patient and wait. And then I waited for like 5 seconds and it didn't happen. I went to go click, and immediately, the moment that I go to click, it moves the button over and puts the clip button under my mouse. Yeah, I got no heckin' idea where this thing is at. I just got a save icon, but I don't know if that's a good thing. Honestly, it's probably more the game being like, yeah, he's doing weird shit. He's going places he shouldn't be. Where the hell would this thing be? I feel like going back to the beginning of the area. Because there's no way it's going to be on these pipes over here. Right? No, it's not. Okay. DC, hello. Hi, Mr. HaLLoW. I didn't get to reply last night as I was still driving. I'm interviewing for a rental and logistics coordinator on Wednesday. Hell yeah, DC. Well, you know what? You didn't reply while you were driving, and if you're coordinating logistics, then I would imagine that there's some driving involved, which means that you are probably the correct guy for the job. Again, I wish you all the luck, dude. And I know you're going to do great. I know you're going to have some great news. And also, happy Sunday. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't fucking see this thing. I feel like I'm just looking at the same stuff. I remember when you tried to talk on my chat and YJ had you banned in another channel. Yeah, yup. YJ definitely took advantage of me being in his chat, not being a moderator. All right, Banana Bread. Has anybody seen it? I haven't seen shit. I've not seen one single solitary indication about this this charging port, this override handle. The only other thing I can guess is that it's in an area that I haven't been in yet, which makes me wonder if it's over by the door. Pretty sure I saw it on the platform that you keep going to. Muffins, are you talking about this one back here? Platform that I keep going to. I've been to this one a few times. Which ones have you found? I found that one right there. I found the one that was a little bit higher up over there. And I found the one that was a little bit lower down on the other side of that one. So my mind is telling me this is the area where we haven't found one yet. Yeah, that little area off the platform on the middle post. Whole area off the platform. Like these guys right here, Muffins? Let's see. Maybe I did just completely miss it. Yeah, here? I looked here. How did I miss it? Where's it at? You see how dumb I am. Ah! I didn't look up! I've been rotating like this the whole time. Yeah, you guys are totally right. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Alfie. I believe in you. Just update your pathing module. It's somewhere you haven't looked. Thanks, Chaos. Thanks, Muffins. Thanks, Gremlin. Appreciate you both.
Huh.
All right,
Well,
nice.
that seems to have done something.
Because, like,
Hey, come on,
this
let's check that
drop-down
gate again.
area is designed to take us back in a rapid manner, right? It's designed to bring us to an area that we were already at without having to backtrack in another way. So, yeah, that's how I was like, it's got to be over here somewhere, but I just wasn't looking up. Thank you. Or maybe I saw it and I'm padding for time. Hey, Kat. How you doing? Missouri, if you're out there, I hope you're doing wonderful. Riffers, howdy do. Isn't it funny how Alfie almost rhymes with Haley? It basically does. They are essentially the same person. Robotic, misunderstood, sentient cyborgs. That's my Haley. All right. Do I need to scan the card? Yeah. Nice. All right, let's go. Missouri's birthday was Thursday. Happy late birthday, Missouri. If you are out there lurking, my friend, I hope you enjoyed your day.
Are you sure we should be going through here?
No.
I do not even know where this leads.
I'm gonna ask any better ideas, but I don't want to be like a jerk about it.
Any better ideas? We've got to get there one way or another.
Okay, that was reasonable.
And don't suggest camping out again.
I simply believe we should have a plan, just as you would have had in the military, correct?
I don't have to take orders anymore. From anyone.
Sassy.
Did you hear that? Something is in here with us. Oh, I do not know about this.
Are you getting the
We
creeps
might
again?
need to get you some courage at the next upgrade station.
I bought an outfit for my Labubu yesterday. What the fuck is wrong with me? Wait, Riffers, you have a Labubu? Which one did you get? Labubu. Labu labu labubu. I don't like that cold is just not a factor in the game. Might as well be set in Oregon. Yeah, I mean, you could even argue that there are non-environmental factors in that should be a factor in Firewatch. I think that's the idea behind it, is it's meant to be like a Firewatch, where it's very narrative driven. But you are right. It would be nice to have some survival elements. However, then it's still the same experience. It's just like Wintermute, you know.
Someone must have been in a hurry. But their CO gave him hell.
Be careful, Kai. We have no way of knowing what materials they were transporting. I am curious, however, why they neglected to clean up their mess.
You have a radiation dosimeter?
Well, I don't suppose you've got a dosimeter lurking in those innards of
Dosimeter?
yours, do you?
I do not, but why? Do you think the material could be radioactive?
No, but it's always good to be safe.
Nobody's that careless. We should probably keep moving though.
All right. I need to eat, and I need some sanity too. I'm gonna eat one of these big boys. Is it one of the haunted Labubus? They're all haunted. Have you guys seen that South Park? Fucking hilarious. If you haven't, that's where the Labubu theme song comes from that I keep singing. I feel like I could probably afford to have one more, but I'm gonna hold off. I don't really need it. Okay, we're gonna go up here. Try to keep an eye on that stuff. I was wondering if there was gonna be any food or some sort of like provisions crate in there, but it looks like it was all just heavy cargo. I know it's in there with you. It's Riffers the Boo Boo. Oh dear God, no! Please no. I have to finish packing. I'm going to Svalbard for work in the morning. Wait, Seriously, Cindray, for work? That's pretty fucking cool. Need to try to get some sleep before that. Gonna have the stream in the background. Cindray, hey, before you go, what are you doing at Svalbard? That's fucking cool, man. I hope you enjoy it. Whatever you got going on. Is it your first time going? I promise. That's the only questions I'm gonna ask. I promise. I'm not gonna get you roped into some long conversation. But I am very, very curious.
I wonder if that one still has some juice.
Ooh.
Could find some peace and quiet at least.
Can we drive? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Only one way to find out.
Vroom, vroom,
Do
baby.
you even know how to operate an autonomous transport vehicle?
Yeah, because I'm in
What's
Wuhan.
there to know if it's autonomous?
That's actually a really good point.
All right. Whoa, watch out.
Ah!
Stop. Quit.
I don't know if we... Oh! Alfie, I'd like to
You all right back
apologize.
There's quite a bit to know about operating an autonomous transport vehicle after all.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was supposed to steer or not. Just went right into the wall. At least we advanced a little bit. Also, Kai had a good point about it being autonomous. You shouldn't need to know how to do anything. Or you could crash it. That usually shuts it down too. Yet, you're not wrong, Dark Cat.
wait,
That was my intention all
Is that
along.
running water?
I believe you are correct.
Where there's water, there's a way out.
It appears to
Yeah, I
be yet
guess.
another dead end. I am beginning to
trying
wonder if
that.
that is all we will ever find here.
No.
Hey, what'd I tell you about giving up?
You said to try a different technique when I missed knocking over the can, but I do not.
Exactly.
That's true.
There's another way out of here. Somewhere. Come on, help me look.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that it has to do with these things, possibly. Maybe. I mean, they've got cables running into them. Let me try this one over here. If I get close to it, will Alfie do anything? No, he won't. Okay. What am I looking
Well,
at?
here's our way out.
What is
Just
it?
have to decide if that water's worth the risk.
I'll open the door.
All right, I'll open the door. You follow me once the water has receded.
What? You will be drenched. It is too dangerous in these conditions. We can take the long way away.
No, there's no time. Donovan's counting on us.
Yep, it's on me. Hopefully it opens that way. Oh, God! It opened the way I wanted it to. That's a good thing.
Whew. It's clear. Come on down.
All right, we got to build a
Kai,
fire somewhere.
You need to dry off before heading back outside.
I agree.
No. I'll be fine. Didn't wade through that water to stop
No,
now.
I would like
Even
to
if we
dry
find
off,
our way
Kai.
through here, we still do not truly know where we are going.
Only one way to the top of a mountain. Up.
Okay, well, let's at least grab some food. Oh, fuck, I'm coughing
There are many
again.
mountain peaks in this area. Are we so sure it is this one?
Well, you seemed dead set on believing Holly before.
All we know for certain is what Donovan told us. But there is so little.
Yeah.
It's the first time you're flying drones. Nice,
The
Cindray.
key lies at the peak. There's something up there. We're gonna get Donovan.
Sorry, I needed a drink. Oh, I just cut my thought off entirely. Okay. We're gonna get Donovan. We're gonna get the hell out of here. I don't think there's anything else I can take. I'm in here.
Water.
Who did that? Barack Obama Lama Ding Dong. Thank you for the hydration. Cheers, man. Class 3 autonomous still needs driver intervention. It was always a gimmick all along. Autonomous driving. Okay. We're filled up on that, but I am stressed out. So we need to find some cairns and do our breathing exercises. There's nothing left for me in here. Hammers. Oh, nice. Oh, this is a... Okay. No, that's perfect. Wasn't expecting that. What's up, Papa Chuck? Good to see you tonight. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. And last one. I now understand why it takes longer sometimes. It's getting me to max on the meters. So it depends on how low I am on the meter. Like if I'm very low on my resilience or sanity, whatever you want to call it, then it's going to take a while for me to, you know, several breathing exercises for me to get through that. And we're going to pay attention to the coughs as well too, because that is obviously a thing that is starting to ramp up again. And I only have 6 bottles, so I don't want to take them until I really know that I have to.
Well, this trail looks interesting.
It's a road.
By interesting, do you mean unnecessarily dangerous? Perhaps we should stay on this paved road.
Maybe this is a shortcut to the top. They could move Donovan at any time, you know.
Kai, it is all right to put yourself first sometimes. But how would you like to proceed? Remember, unnecessary danger will not help anyone.
Keep it safe on the road.
Yeah, maybe you're right. We don't need 2 of us with a broken leg out here. Let's follow the road just to be safe.
Primarily because I'm soaking wet and I don't want to trudge through the snow. Because if you start doing that when you're wet, you're probably going to end up with icy shoes. At the very least, we're going to be cold here, but we're not going to... Yeah. Yeah, I'm drenched, so I'll give you that, Alfie. Let's make a good choice here.
What do you suppose
What up, Maddie?
Donovan meant that it is all an illusion?
I don't fucking know.
This thought has been keeping my cycles occupied since our radio conversation.
Meds probably made him look loopy. Isn't life just an illusion? Meds.
Who knows? That's just Donovan.
I'll take some pills
I'm
in a
sure
minute
they've
here.
got him on some meds. Probably made him loopy.
Perhaps. But if you will recall, Holly said something similar in her final recording.
Yeah, and she wasn't on meds.
I wouldn't doubt they're both on meds.
No,
Hell,
she
everyone's
wasn't.
on something these days.
Holly did mention something about human trials.
Yeah.
I just hope Donovan is all right.
Me too.
So, does that mean you're back on the Holly bandwagon?
Wet giggity.
Without
Hello,
empirical
Zypher.
evidence to confirm or contradict, I would not be inclined to make a decision either way.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see what's at the top, huh?
My stance remains that it is not beneficial, either physically or mentally, to be chasing such ideas. But
How am I doing? Yeah, I'm all
I
right.
will, of course, maintain the court order and assist you however I can.
Thanks, Alfie. I'm glad that our court-ordered mandated friendship is resilient enough for you to stick with me through thick and thin no matter what. Hello, Doc. Just a little bit under the weather, but I'm here. Papa Chuck. Hope you start feeling better, man. I'm a little tired tonight. I am sluggish. I am tired. I don't know what it is. I got some pretty good sleep last night.
Kai, look.
Turned in early,
Another
too.
one of the autonomous robots.
Huh?
He appears to be doing something
there he
to
is.
the cables.
Maintenance spot, maybe? Maybe
Let's
that's why
find
we
out.
haven't seen anyone out here.
I'm very tired. Doc, what did you do today?
Ah, damn, I sort of wish I'd given you that decryption module now. That
Hey, buddy.
strength upgrade for your arms is nice.
Oh, come
but
on.
Maybe we could have got some info out of that thing, huh? Ah, well.
BDRP. Oh yeah, that's right. I was lurking in Brain Gap stream all night long. It was really cool. All right, the bot went this way. Do I want to peel off or do I want to continue on the road? I don't know if I'm going to be doing myself any favors if I go this way because of the fact that I'm soaking wet. I was up at 7. God damn, dog.
It is never too
What
late
up,
to turn
Bracer?
back. It might be prudent to put our efforts into reaching the proper authorities.
Yeah, no,
They
you're
will know
right,
what to
Alfie.
do.
I know, yeah.
I'm
I
not
didn't
making
want
that
to
mistake. Not again.
I didn't want to risk Alfie because if I can dry off. I am a human that can tell when I'm getting cold and I can make good decisions, right? Alfie goes where I go. And Alfie probably would have gotten water damage if I had Alfie open up the door.
This determination to find
Which wouldn't have been a good
Donovan
idea.
in some way related to what happened with Will. You cannot put the blame on yourself for these things.
Well, I suppose everything is connected in some way. Hell, maybe a butterfly flapping its wings in Texas caused our plane to crash.
I wasn't being
I
sarcastic.
presume you are referring to the seminal works of Edward Lorenz, who proposed the idea of the butterfly effect in 1972.
Man, it was just a joke.
There is real science to back it up. If you are interested...
No, I'm not, actually. Thank you.
I am.
But I am interested in figuring out how to reach Donovan.
Every joke holds a kernel of truth. The fact that you acknowledge this connection with Will is progress.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess we wouldn't be here right now if things had gone differently.
If we cannot reach the authorities, we can at least go back to the radio tower and get more information from Donovan. This is a time for logic, not blind emotion, Kai.
Look, man, nobody's coming for you or me, and they sure as hell aren't coming for him. Now, I'm not going to sit on my ass again when we've got actionable intel.
This is what we would call tunnel vision.
Okay, I think I'm done talking about this.
I will be here when you change your mind.
I know.
Yeah, no shit.
Kai is getting a little testy. I should really get this game. Doc, it's been very fun. If you don't want too many big spoilers, tonight and tomorrow are the nights to miss if you really want to experience it on your own. AJ, welcome in. You play Rust? No, I do not, AJ. Funny enough, I've owned that game for years, but I've never played it. I've always wanted to. I'm a big fan of Wellen. I think I picked it up on sale one time. And that's where it came from. Like a Steam winter sale or something like that, summer sale. It's so good. I believe it, AJ. I believe it. Like, some people sink thousands of hours in that game. There's some games like Sea of Thieves or Rust or Overwatch or, like, I'm not a fan, but Valorant. Some games, man, like, people just sink thousands and thousands of hours into. I play it every day. I believe it. I believe it, man. I'm torn. I really want to keep watching, but I really want to buy. Doc, it might go on sale for the winter sale. I don't think it's going to go on sale for the autumn fall sale, whatever you want to call it. Alfie can levitate. You're not wrong, Fire Ferret, but I feel like he would have gotten sucked into the torrent when the water came rushing through. Like, I feel like the door would have pulled him and knocked him down. I don't think that he would have been able to you know, avoid some sort of damage. That was my concern. If the door opened inwards, it would have been a little bit more reasonable. But the handle itself was underwater. So at the very least, he would have gotten his arm wet. And I can't repair him out here. Butterfly effect, not too dissimilar to the snowball effect, though. I think the latter is more relevant for some reason. I think you're right, Fire Ferret. All right. We have moved into the area which I cannot return from. I cleaned both kids' rooms, ran to Costco during rush hour, then cleaned up the kitchen after the kid baked cookies. Me also
Maybe
tired.
You were right about only finding
That sounds
dead
like
ends
you'd
out
probably
here.
be tired after that, Days, I fear.
These
What kind of
symbols
cookies?
appear to warn against entry.
Well, I don't see another way up. Do you?
You asked if I had any better ideas while in the tunnel. But we still do not have what I would consider a real plan. It is not too late to follow the road back. There is no shame in surviving for another day.
I don't.
No, I remember this place from something.
From
We
something.
can find a way inside.
What about this? I feel like this will work. Human! I am Human.
I don't suppose you have any ideas about the code?
We may have missed something in Holly's possessions. I am not aware of a code.
Yeah, of course not. I guess I should have taken that map at Holly's lab.
Yeah.
She had some codes, just not sure. Hey, think you could brute force it somehow?
I suppose I can try, but it will take some time. Yes.
Warframe, 12 years, 2,000 plus hours, still going strong. Nice, Fire Ferret. I feel like No Man's Sky is a game that I could sink 1,000 hours into.
Wow, look at that. Maybe you could have a future in bank robbery.
Nice.
I would never engage in such activity.
Of course you weren't.
Sure.
Of course you wouldn't. Hazmat suit. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to put one on. Only 1,000? Yeah, probably, Doc. It's very, very rare that I put in over 1,000 hours into a game. The only game, you might be able to look at my Steam library, like profile or whatever, to see better than I can, but the only game that I have over 1,000 hours in is Grand Theft Auto 5. That's it. And it's because of the combination of roleplay and like story mode, LSPDFR, like all the different compounded builds of GTA 5. If we're talking about every game that I've ever played, the ones that I have over 1,000 hours in, Call of Duty World at War and Black Ops 2, those are probably two that I have over 1,000 hours in each. Overwatch, if I had to guess, 1,800 hours to 2,000 hours over the course of all of my accounts and all of my playtime, like from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. But if I think that the only other game that comes close is Valheim. I think I have about 600 hours in Valheim, 500 or 600 hours. That's about it. Every other game, I usually am playing it to make a video or I'm playing it on stream, and they're all about 300 to 400 hours. Like Red Dead 2, My Summer Car. What else? Shit, there's probably another survival game in there that I'm not thinking about. You're gonna end up with 1,000 hours in My Summer Car. Yeah, Army. You know, I'm shocked. Also, hi, Army. It's good to see you tonight. I am shocked that I don't have more hours in My Summer Car than I do at the moment. With how long I've played that game for, with how many save files I've had, I think I only have about 350 to 400 hours in that game, something like that. I think I have about 1,000 hours in Monster Hunter games, but I think I have like 4K hours in total Warhammer games. Damn. What's up, fat boy? I haven't seen you in a long time. Bananas make your digestion better. Apples make your skin better. But you make my life better. Aww. Hi, fat boy. How you doing? It's good to see you tonight. It's been a minute. You probably have more than 1,000 hours in character customization. Shut up! No, I don't. What's up, handsome? How you doing, fat boy? I thought you were talking shit for a minute. Hey there, fat boy. That's the same thing that Loser gets in my chat. And I'm not going to lie. For the first year of Loser being in my chat, I had to call her Loser Says What. Because if I said, what's up, Loser? It just didn't feel right. But now I just call her Loser. We're on a first name basis.
Okay. Well, let's just hope these suits don't expire. Huh?
I don't think they do. I hope they don't. Oh, God. I was wondering what that was. I thought it was a trunk. All right. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I was going to say we're going to take all the pill bottles because, again, I don't know what they do. I might as well have them. I can't eat right now. I think that might have to do with the suit, but I am taking all of these things. Jackass. Yeah, Jackass is another one. There's a couple people in my community that have names like that are like, are you insulting them or addressing them? All right. Yeah, I was going to say you might have to join me in here.
Decontamination commencing.
Okay, here we go. Be careful, Alfie. It might tickle.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
Hey,
Alfie!
you
Ah,
okay?
shit.
Decontamination completed.
Okay, well, Alfie was a contamination, I guess. Alfie?
Whoa. Hello, Khan.
Yeah,
Hello.
Yeah, you must have unexpectedly powered off. I know.
I know why he powered off. What the fuck?
I am unable to determine the depth of this chasm, which means it's exceptionally deep.
Well, that's comforting. But what the hell could this place even be? I never saw anything like this in the Navy.
You have been out for some time. Technology moves at a rapid pace.
Yeah, but not
Why
this
is that counting
fast.
down? I feel like I should be sprinting now. Why is that counting
2
down?
minutes to mandatory exit.
What the fuck you mean mandatory
Hey, what do
exit?
you know? It's locked.
Or Or
One.
it too is powered off like the others.
Yeah, there's
4,
gotta be
2,
something
3.
around here.
4? Yeah, 4,
One of the lights on the lift just illuminated.
2, 3.
Mandatory exit. For who?
Perhaps we should not wait to find out.
Maybe we didn't need a dosimeter back in that tunnel after all, but it sure seems like we could use one here.
I
I
can!
just finished a really interesting book called 100 Things to Do Before You Die.
Okay.
I must admit I was surprised call 911 or make your peace with your God wasn't on the list.
I can! What's up, man? A wonderful joke as always. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Good to see you tonight. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, man. Okay, let's get to it. Number 3.
Input
All right.
validated. Containment field activated.
How's your night going, like
Let's just get out of here.
121. I think if
See?
I didn't hit him in the
That
right
wasn't
order,
so
they would have
bad.
reset. Come on, Alfie. Come on now. Come on, Alfie. You can figure it out. Here you go.
And hey,
Out
on
of the
bright
closet?
side,
No, this is an
I'm mostly
elevator.
warmed up.
This lift seems to be sturdier than the one yesterday. But if that was not so
What's
bad,
down below? Thought
I did
shrinks
not
don't
wish to see
joke.
your version of bad.
It's all relative.
It's all relative
Yeah.
when you think about it. I don't know that I'd call any
5,000
elevators
hours in
safe.
ATS? Damn.
But yeah, that one in the radio tower was just sadistic.
I kind of want to check my hours
So
now.
you will not be writing it again. I do believe that transmitter could be our best
Oh
hope.
boy, here we go again. It's a little late to turn back at this point, don't you think?
It is never too late to find the new way.
Pretty good. Sitting back and enjoying some pizza and a beer before I got to head back to work tomorrow. Nice, like him. What kind of pizza? What kind of beer? Yeah, I'm really sleepy tonight. I might turn in really early this evening. I played No Man's Sky for about an hour last night. I did 30 minutes of farming uranium.
Do these massive cables ever end?
And then,
You know,
wait, am I
something
still?
tells me
Oh, I
they're
took it off.
carrying more
Okay.
than just power up this mountain.
Yeah, I did 30 minutes of farming uranium and salvageable scrap. Maybe about like 20 minutes of uranium, 10 minutes of salvageable scrap. Once I filled up my inventory with one run, then I went back to the space station, dropped it off. And then 30 minutes of asteroid farming. And I got a bunch of anomaly detectors. I got a whole bunch of uranium. I got some more Corvette parts. All kinds of stuff. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell?
Giant bolts of lightning on top of a mountain. Well, that's fun. That must be one hell of a light show when they're all lit up, though, huh?
If by fun you mean highly dangerous and irresponsible, then yes. I would rather we not find out.
Hey, Alfie, go touch it. I'll give you $1. Takaro. Enjoy your lyric. Hope you feel better. Joker, welcome in. Having a Guinness to cure my hangover. I used to drink Guinness in college. Not a lot, though. Not a lot. I can't remember what it is, but one of you guys out there might know. My friend had a 21st birthday party, and there's something that you make with Guinness that you have to chug. I think it's an Irish car bomb, but I'm not sure. I am not one to chug. And apparently if you don't chug it, the dairy curdles. It started off not very pleasant, and as I continued, it got even more unpleasant. I was like, what the hell is happening? I have never had good experiences drinking. I've never had an adult beverage and been like, oh, yum, I want more of this. Irish car bomb, dropped the Baileys and slammed the beer. That's honestly, Aussie. Yeah, that's exactly it. I remember it was like a shot. We dropped it in there, then we slammed it back, and I got about halfway through, and I had to work out the burp, but I don't know what the fuck is up with my larynx. So as I'm burping, it's like foam, and it's not. I'm like, I'm trying to do it. Didn't fucking like it at all. And then by the time that I went back to chug the rest of the drink, it was It was basically Greek yogurt. It was Greek yogurt at that point, okay? It just wasn't... Like I said, I've never had an adult beverage where I was like, this is fucking delicious. Actually, no. That is a lie. That there is one beverage that I truly enjoyed, and I don't know how to make it, and I will probably never have it again. Actually, no, that's a lie. There are two beverages I've enjoyed. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the drink that the dude drinks. It's HaLLoW in something. I can't remember what it is, but HaLLoW I liked a lot. But this other one, it was, I think it was on Hellraiser's 21st birthday. We were out at a local bar, and I, like, you guys know me. Like, I don't even do the wine thing anymore. I told you guys about a year ago that I started to drink wine a couple nights a week to try to help my heart out. I fucking stopped that almost immediately. I was out at a bar with Hellraiser, and I asked the lady, the bartender, I was like, hey, I don't like alcohol. Make me something that I will like. And she was like, oh, I got you. And she looked at me like she knew exactly who I was in my soul. I was like, okay, all right. She brought me a milkshake. An alcoholic milkshake. I have never had anything so delicious and tasty in my life. And I'm telling you what, chat, I had two of them. I was fucking schnockered. I was gone. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Whatever it was some sort of vodka that was flavored, and it was a chocolate milkshake. I genuinely don't remember what it was, but oh my God. Yeah, White Russian, that's what it is. I think it's like half and half, or whole cream and Kahlua or something like that. I loved those. I had those whenever I was forced to drink. A mudslide. Please don't tell me you know the recipe. Please don't fucking tell me. No. I can't. I fucking can't, Meg. I can't. That bartender stared into my soul. She saw my heart. She saw my future. She practically read my palm. I was like, oh my God. I don't know who you are, but this is incredible. It's exactly what I needed, because I'm not going to go out on my best friend's 21st birthday party and be a dipshit that drinks water with a lime in it. You know what I mean? It's just an alcoholic milkshake. I have never heard of them before, Meg, and that's the only time I've ever had them, because I realized very quickly how delicious it was and how drunk I became. And I was like, I can't fucking do this again. There's no way. There is no way I can have another one of these ever for as long as I live. At least until we get to another point where I'm like, okay, I can't go tonight without drinking, without having some sort of adult beverage. So, I do like gin and tonics, but they feel really weird the next day. I've had those before at shows, at like 5 or 6 p.m. And by the time that I get home, I feel really crummy. And then I wake up the next morning and I feel like I drank Pine Sol or some shit. It just doesn't, like, the burps and everything about, like, my sweat, everything about it is just like, ugh, I don't like it. So, I like the way they taste, but I don't like drinking them, if that makes sense. I don't like the after effects. Next time you go out, ask for a kamikaze. That's how I got introduced to drinks I enjoy. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind, Aussie. I probably won't go out to drink for a long time. I've had one that was at my friend's wedding. Have no memory of what was in it, except for pineapple, orange, lemon, coconut, and some other stuff. That actually sounds really good. That's kind of my flavors, I fear. I like the fruity shit. Try a cement mixer. It's Bailey's and lemon juice. Mix it in your mouth. Only drank when already drunk. There was another one that Hellraiser told me to try. It was a shot of Jameson chased with a shot of pickle juice, and that was decent. But it's not like, it's pickle juice. It's not something I'm going to do all the time. It was just something that, you know, we wanted to try. I love a great alcoholic milkshake once in a while. Yeah, Fiddler, I probably will have another one at some point in my life, but I have no idea when it's going to be. Peter, welcome in. Good to see you. Moscow Mule and or Kamikaze are a good start. Okay. You can buy those in the liquor store. Interesting, Papa Chuck. All right. I had tons of those shakes when we stayed in the Bahamas. Yeah, it was literally like a milkshake. It wasn't blended, though. It was like liquid with a lot of ice in it, so it was ice fucking cold. Fenrir, hello. HaLLoW, don't know if you saw, I got the secret merch item. I'll put it to good use. Would have appreciated a warning about its appetite. Yeah, sorry about that. Tried to take a bite out of me yesterday. Got to stay on top of that. It likes protein, but it's also allergic to protein, so good luck. That's what happens to me when I was at my friend's wedding. This guy knew, even though I dislike alcohol. Yeah, I'm very much like you, Zypher. I don't like the taste of alcohol. I don't understand the palate that people have when they try whiskey and they're like, oh, I can smell this and I can taste this. And I'm like, tastes like fucking turpentine. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. My freshman year of college, my boyfriend at the time tried to make me one. Safe to say I haven't had one since. Oh, God, yeah. Either it's too good and you can't have another one, or it's like it's made poorly and it just, I don't fucking know. But for me, Meg, I will never have another one unless I'm in a situation where I have to drink and they don't have Kahlua. But again, I have no idea what they're called. I'll have to remember the mudslide term. Hopefully people know it. My go-to is a blue Hawaiian. Vodka, light rum, blue curacao, pineapple juice, sweet and sour mix, and optional coconut cream liqueur. Interesting, Lycan. Some of my military buddies used to call it a Raven shot. Tequila shot, but you snort the salt. Jesus! Drink the tequila and squirt the lemon in your eye? They were nuts. That sounds like it. Canada Dry Ginger Ale and Alberta Premium Whiskey. Dude, just give me one of those glass bottle root beers, man. I'll turn the label inside so nobody can see what I'm drinking. I'll have a great night. My favorite is a good lime margarita or a screwdriver with vanilla vodka. It tastes like orange creamsicle and no regret. Meg, if I had to pick an alcoholic beverage to drink along those lines, like a margarita or whatever, it's probably a pina colada. But frankly, I prefer them to be virgin than anything. Like, I just love the taste of a pina colada. I realized very quickly that drinking for the sake of alcohol is boring. I drink the most mixed, fruity, flavorful drink, but they're great. And I don't care what others think. Good for you, BKS. It all comes down to the taste for me. I don't like, I've talked about this in the past before. I don't like the feeling of being drunk, top heavy, and not having agency over my body, over my speech, over my thought patterns. I don't like the lack of control, you know? I don't like the sloppiness. I don't like dulling my blade, if that makes sense. I don't like taking my edge off. The edge is part of the experience of life for me. HaLLoW, did you see the last message I sent? No, let me see if I can find it real fast. Deliciousness is lemonade and iced tea and Appleton rum. I will just take the lemonade and the iced tea, to be totally honest. I've never heard of Appleton rum, but that sounds very good. Sometimes I just default to rum and Coke because that's manageable enough. See, I fucking hate rum and Coke. I've had rum and Coke. I've had Jack and Coke. I just don't like them at all. It tastes like a fermented Coke. And I want to go back to the fridge and get a different one because I feel like it's past the expiration date, you know? Dark and Stormy, they're good too. Never heard of that one before. Gotta love drinking. I don't, Peter. Like, most of these experiences that I'm talking about happened 12 years ago. They happened like right around the time that I turned 21, when my best friend turned 21, and when I was gigging out at bars a whole lot in my youth. As I grew older and I was still gigging in bars, I didn't care very much about it anymore. I heard vodka. Hello, Kev. Welcome in. How you doing? Going on being up 22 hours straight. Holy shit, Fenrir. As for drinks, once in a blue moon, I'll do about 3 or 4 triple or double shots of spiced rum. Don't do it often. I had spiced rum when I was young. It was one of the first times I ever got drunk in my life. Hellraiser and I went to the casino, and I won a lot of money counting cards, and then we came back and I celebrated by raiding this old bottle of rum that my dad had in the pantry. And then we went to bed playing Fallout. I woke up the next morning to Hellraiser waking up before me playing Fallout, and I watched the TV, and it had this like gross vomit bile green color palette. You guys know Fallout, like Fallout 3. Immediately made me sick, like almost immediately. I have a lime tattoo because I love tequila and Marg so much. No way, Meg. When I was younger, I hardly ever drank. I was always the designated driver. I could have just as much fun sober, so much that I almost got arrested for being drunk in public, being stone cold sober. No way, Chaos. That's a story. Did they breathalyze you? Did they not believe you? See, I like mint. I like Listerine. I like the mouth spray. I like the strips. I'm a big mint fan, so I can never pass a breathalyzer ever. The thing that I would pass is probably the observation of sobriety. Like, I don't think anybody could. If I get into a high pressure situation, like I'm gonna very forcibly demonstrate through verbose language and mannerisms that I am as sober as you could possibly ever be. I'll drink pretty much anything. I can't even remember the last time I drank. I really can't. Aside from the wine stuff that I was talking about maybe about 6 months ago or something. You see here. Imagine adding sour apple flavor to the iced tea and lemonade. Can't even taste the alcohol. They're deadly. They sneak up on you. I believe it, Fire Ferret. Take a Coke, some rum, add some coconut. If it's done right, you don't taste the rum much and you get this tropical Coke taste. Interesting, Peter. My sample size of alcoholic drinks is like 20, maybe. Root beer is probably like 100 types. Same, Zypher. When I found out that they served root beer in glass bottles, I became like a connoisseur of the shit. Bulldog root beer from the farmer's market is a top one so far. I think I've heard of that one before. Counting cards, awesome skill. Yeah, I know, right, Racer? I don't drink much, but if I have a bad throat, I normally have some tea with some whiskey to help with the throat. That's a good idea. I've never done that, but I might have to try that when I get sick again in like 20 years. Because I also never get sick. The last time I got sick was COVID. The time before that was literally 12 years ago. I think it was before, if memory serves, I think it was before I turned 21. Yeah, I'm on the start of patchwork sleeve. So far, the only thing on my arm is a One Direction tattoo and my lime. Hey, that's a really good start. You've got a good direction keyed out for you. I got a breathalyzer for that one. Cop told me to go away when it was there. Did you point at him and laugh? I would have pointed at that motherfucker and laughed. A guttural, annoying, core memory-inducing laugh that he would have remembered for the rest of his life. The rest of his life. Stories would be told about me between other cop brethren and family and friends. People would ask him to tell that annoying story. That's the impression that I would have left. I never understood why anyone needed lime or salt with tequila. I was just drank it straight. Really, David? You're badass. Didn't dog pressure you into having a beer a few weeks ago? No, I don't think so. The last time that I had a beer, now that I think about it, was when Hellraiser was over. Whenever Hellraiser comes over, he'll usually pick up a 6-pack, and I'll have like 2 beers. But the last time that he came over, I only had 1. And I think the time before that, it was White Claws. I think I only had 1 of those because I didn't like the sugar. It was like a very bland kind of flavor. Wait, mints make you fail breathalyzers? That clears up so many issues I had growing up. I need to apologize to some people. Yeah, it's the alcohol in them, I believe. It's Listerine. Emperor Turtle, enjoy your lurk. See you when you're here. Let me see here. David, are you okay? Some people really like the taste of tequila, I guess. All right, let's get back to the game. It's been a fun conversation. This was really fun.
God reveals himself to people in the mountains. Perhaps that is why we are here.
I will never forget that milkshake, though, man.
I'm not sure what I believe anymore.
I will. Oh, no. I need to go see this.
Put us here and nothing else.
I walked past it without. I want to go check it out. There's a ladder. There we go. That story came up at my wedding. I never drink anymore. The only thing I use alcohol for is cooking. Sadly, I need to make barbecue sauce soon, and I have no bourbon. With the current situation, we have no bourbon in Canada. Chaos, there. Believe me when I say you'll find something better, man. You'll find something better. I'm still rooting for you guys, by the way. All right, let's go. Yeah, I'm guessing that I need to operate these switches. Let me try this one over here. I did this with the windmills a little while ago. So I'm gonna do this. I feel like it's dangerous to have these things just, doing their thing. Also, I don't know what they're powering, but it might be an obstruction. You're making me love this game. AJ, it is a story game. Tonight is the episode before the finale. The finale's tomorrow. So if you want to play it, like obviously some people are not bashful about seeing the story before. But be careful with staying for too long tonight, because if you want to experience it on your own, it is a decision-based, like Firewatch kind of game where you can pick the dialogue and things will change. You can also pick some actions here and there. But yeah, it's a really fucking good game. It's like Firewatch meets the Long Dark. And I personally am really enjoying this game too. I said this earlier, it's scratching an itch that I've had for the longest time, that came from Wintermute and the lack of the 5th episode of Wintermute coming out. I really, really love that game. I love the survival elements in it. There are no real survival elements in this game except for food and sanity, which are both very easy to remedy. Like, I'm getting hungry right now, so I have a trove of sustenance supplies of food items in my bag. So I'm just gonna down a couple of them, and now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Sanity comes from these little like cairn things that are around, and you sit down and you do some breathing exercises. So it's a very nice game, very well voiced, very well acted. Good story so far, intriguing, good cliffhangers, good pacing, everything. I like it. Great music, good performances from some of the characters, some of the actors that actually sing. Like, it's nice. I like it. Okay, I've gotten those two. I got this one. There's one on the other side. I think I have to double back for that one. I'll have some whiskey. I have some whiskey. I'll probably just use the barbecue sauce with that next time instead. One batch of sauce lasts me like a year. There you go. You know, you might also be able to... it wouldn't surprise me, Chaos, is if there's already like a Reddit thread or Reddit post with a bunch of recommendations for that, because I am certain you are not the only person that has run into this problem of like homemade sauce and needing some sort of, you know... needing some sort of supplemental flavor that has been effectively made obsolete because of the tariffs and whatnot. So going back to a semi-lyric, gonna play Warframe with a friend, so you might need to yell at me to respond. Sounds good, Fire Ferret. Enjoy your gaming night, and I will see you when I see you. Frittatos. Has anyone else here had Old Bay vodka? I have not, Meg. I have not. I think I've heard of it before, though. I never had a hangover despite passing out one time. That was the drunkest I've gotten, was on screwdrivers. Forgot I hadn't ate that day. Yeah, that'll do it. Some people are just very resilient with it, but I think everybody eventually hits a limit where you will feel that hangover. Oh, I see. I've been turning them on and on. I haven't been paying attention to the switches. Uh-oh. Have I been, like, wasting time? I hope not. I haven't really been, like I said, I was just like climbing up to them all and disabling the switches. I might need to go back and enable all of them. I'm going to do that, chat. I'm sorry. I have to. I must. They're all going to get turned on. We're going to treat them like we treated the windmills back in episode 1 or 2. You flipped them off, on, and on? I did? Okay. So these ones are on now. Those ones are off. Let me go flip these ones on. I think the whole entire grid has to connect, maybe. Possibly. Getting turned on, definitely HaLLoW. Yeah, well, if you compliment me like you did earlier, fat boy. Write me another haiku. Oh, and there's food down here. I never even saw that. Oh, God, what's happening to my wrist? Okay, we're fine. I had flashbacks to Heavenly Bodies when my arm... Oh, you guys haven't seen that one yet. That's the one that's being worked on right now. That's right. You haven't seen that one yet. It's a good one. It's really funny. Cowboys touchdown. What's the score? Oh, fuck. I forgot the food. Let's go. All right, give me this. Oh, it's a mug. It's a collectible. Yes, give. 4 out of 15. I have definitely missed a couple. Wait, Maddie, are you a Cowboys fan? Are you rooting against Steffi? Hold on, hang on. Also, that's like one of the only times I've seen Rip Bozo in my chat. I think Fella is the only other person that's used that emote. Yes, you are? It shall be a war tonight in my chat. Yep, they're all on now. All right, we're going with on. I don't know if it's a good idea, but again, it feels like this is the proper way to do it. Hope I'm not wrong, but we will find out. There's lots of game left. What's it at right now? Are the Seahawks playing today? Is it even, like, what kind of game is it today? Oh, God. Yeah, they're all on now. Except for that one over there. That's the last one I got to get. Let's go this way. Trying to avoid the water. And this game is beautiful. And again, it just makes me want to play the Long Dark. I don't know if it was a team that developed this game or like a smaller group of individuals. It feels like it was a larger team. It's just very well done. I love the landscapes. I love the flow of the levels. They don't feel... How can I put it? They feel large, but not like empty and void. I never get to a certain point where I'm like, okay, come on now, you know. It's only when I got hung up on the puzzle last night did I start to feel a little bit of pressure to proceed. But that was my own fault. That wasn't the fault of the game at all. All right, we're on. Yeah, I did have to turn them on. Okay, good. Glad I didn't waste any time. You're playing some game called Arctic Awakening and it snowed for the first time last night. Really, Bettis? Did it stick or was it a quick melt? Also, hello, Bettis. Welcome in. Good to see you tonight. Happy Sunday.
Kai, there is something on the trail ahead of us.
Oh, God.
Do you think it came from the decontamination room?
Yeah, go check it out. Make sure it's, you know, safe.
He's in a hazmat suit,
I would
whoever it
prefer
is.
to remain at a distance.
Don't
but
worry, it won't bite.
Okay, maybe I don't.
That is what I am afraid of.
Maybe I shouldn't have sent
Perhaps
Alfie.
this is a better idea.
What? What's he doing? Gonna drop something on it? Yeah, he threw a rock at him.
Wow. That's quite the arm you've developed. Nobody can take that away from you, all right? Not once you've decided what you're capable of.
What have you decided that you are capable of, Kai?
I'm capable of continuing to the top of this mountain.
Hell
Come
yeah.
on, no more of these sideshows.
That's what I'm talking about. See y'all in a bit. Oh, Maddie getting cast down into the pit. I'm surprised that Steffi wasn't on that in a split second, to be honest. Get scammed. It did stick around for most of the day. It's pretty much gone now, except for the trees and the hills. I'm hoping we don't get stick and snow till Halloween. You know, honestly, Maddie, let's be real here. The Packers are just doing so bad that Steffi's probably very, very worried and preoccupied. I feel like the lack of your ban is an indication of how poorly the Packers are doing. I'm sorry, Chaos. I know you're a fan too. I just like to see good games. I've never been a big fan of any particular teams. The Seahawks are like my team for proximity. Which you could say that. Anybody in the Pacific Northwest could say that, right? Because there's not many teams around this area. Like maybe the Denver Broncos if you were pretty far south. But yeah. Thanks, Barack. It wasn't me or Steffi would have done it in half a second. Yeah, I know, right? All right, we're feeling good. Let me have one thing to drink. Wait, I don't need to drink at all. Okay, I can eat. Let's have some noodles. We have a lot of noodles. I don't even need to do that. Okay, I think it won't let me do it if it won't replenish the entire amount. I don't think I can like overshoot it. Interesting. Someone kicked this Cowgirls fan. It's
great.
personal.
Another one of those damn drones.
Wait, that's a different one.
No offense.
No, that's a different one.
These autonomous robots are far inferior to my model.
This one's different. I've never seen one of these.
Time to get off that high horse of yours.
I am
Hi
not
there.
on any such mount as you.
Shit.
Ah!
It's spraying more of that mist that Holly was going on about.
I want to put that gas
Don't
mask
tell me
on.
they're multiplying now.
I want to put that gas mask on. Please don't tell me I have to walk in this shit. I hope not. Oh, I was going to say I don't like this at all. Oh my God. Okay. Holy fuck, man. All right, we're down here now.
Kai, are you all right?
Physically.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, ledge broke my fall.
You are going to be fine.
Better than something
Just
else
wait
breaking.
here while I tie the rope.
Okay.
I'm not sure I can. All right, yeah, I'll be here.
I would literally just take a nap. I would literally lie down right here and take a nap. The adrenaline rush, sleep it off. Arctic Awakening's development is led by James Simpson as writer-director along with a core team of 5 people. Also had contributions from, among others, Evan Skolnick, narrative consultant. Credits include Telltale, Cuphead, LucasArts, and more. And Julian Kwasniewski as a voice director, including Telltale, LucasArts, Firewatch. Nice.
Not happening.
Quite a good team. Am I not able to get up? Alfie, something's wrong. I can't move.
We'll just have to make camp. It's getting dark anyway.
Did I break my ass?
good.
What happened?
It seems that you are coming around after all.
Just for the night. Just until I can walk again. Although, I suppose I could use some firewood, huh? Any help?
I will see what I can find. Just make yourself comfortable.
Yeah, sure.
This'll work for now, I guess. Uh-oh. 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 No, uh-oh.
This is Kai. I think it's been 31 days or something like that. Oh, and I guess this would be log number 2.
Let's do the sickness.
As you no doubt heard in my last recording, I've developed a bit of a cough. Nothing serious. Well, I've been coughing up some sort of black goo, so yeah, I guess that's not great. But there was a woman that crashed here. I talked about her in the last recording, Holly. I mean, she was a nut, but I don't know. She might have been onto something. These other drones keep spraying this shiny mist. She thought it was related, but I don't know, who knows. We did find these pills labeled climate cough. Catchy, right? The damn things work, though. Well, at least for a while.
I haven't taken it,
Well, I just don't know that it matters in the end. If Emma was the one that made it out, the kids deserve... Well, they would have been better off. But I guess it's all borrowed time anyway. Still not sure the point of these.
They matter.
All right. Out.
We haven't talked about the sickness at all. The
You found anything
crevasse
that'll
doesn't
burn
really
yet?
matter too much. If we die down here, they'll find us in the crevasse and they'll understand. So.
Out here.
What's up, Ghost Chopper? Hello, welcome in. How you doing? Hey, Ghost Chopper, I gotta thank you, man. Yesterday, you told me that I could change the size of the mining thing in No Man's Sky. And I'll tell you what, dude. I did a lot of ore mining late night last night. Did about 30 minutes. I got so much fucking ore because it only took me like maybe 20% of the time that it normally takes me to mine one of the areas, even the largest deposits. It took me like no time whatsoever. So thank you so much for that, dude. I farmed up so much uranium and copper last night just from following your advice. Seriously, that one little tip saved me a lot
I
of time.
retrieved a few branches for the fire.
Hey, yeah, thanks. Thanks for helping out.
Of course, Kai. I am here for you.
Through snow, rain, and gloom of night, apparently. All right, let's see if this'll burn.
I hope. Probably got to do it a few times. Yeah, it looks promising. There's number 2. Yeah, she's gonna work.
All right. Ah, that's better. Yeah, let's just avoid burning down this camp too, okay? Although, could be a quick way out.
At least the goddess Pele has granted the gift of fire. It may have taken from us this morning, but it will surely give tonight.
Well, well. You're learning about us humans, I see. That's certainly something to be grateful for.
I really need to take some of these
Are
pills.
you all right, Kai? Your cough seems to be worsening.
No, I'm fine.
I don't think I am. Yeah, I need to take a pill.
HaLLoW.
More of this black stuff.
Hey, Silver!
It is alarming how quickly the autonomous robot spray is affecting you now. We still have more of those climate cough pills.
Yeah,
You should take another.
I will. Yep. Yep. I don't think I'm able to take them on my own. I think they just happen during story beats. Silver, thank you so much for the 6-month resub. Uh-oh.
Whoa, whoa.
Can I get a couple blankies in my chat, please? How you doing tonight, Silver? Welcome in.
Surrounded by massive sheets of ice.
Making me your one and only for half a
Point taken.
heckin' year.
I will make an inventory of our surroundings.
I only need life alert. Yeah, I've fallen and I can't get back up. Yeah, so now I only have 5 of them. Okay. I think I can only take them during story beats, though, like cutscenes like this. You got Helldivers. Let's go, American. It's Helldivers 2 that you wanted, though. I think you got the wrong one.
Alfie!
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
No!
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Hello?
Oh, fuck.
Hey, wake up.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Come
fuck.
on.
I was a little worried about that. I was... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Alfie!
Nah.
Fuck am I supposed to do? He put the rope up top. Alfie! Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Okay.
Hello, Kai.
Hi,
Did I
Alfie.
hear correctly? Did you actually use my name? If so, that would be real progress.
I thought I'd lost you. Just a reflex, you know.
That is what I thought when you fell through the ice. Then as now, I am glad we are still together.
Aw.
Well, maybe you should just stay closer to the ledge from now on.
When you said that is all you have left, what did you mean?
What?
Back at the plane, you said that your pu'uai, as you called it, was all you have left. Does it bring back any particular memories? Exploring those emotions can help to better understand reactions in the present.
Oh, well, it was a gift from Emma on our first date.
Can you tell me about that?
Well, it was a complete disaster. I mean, it was amazing, but it's still a disaster.
Remember to focus on gratitude and how this turned into a positive.
Yeah. I made the brilliant move of taking a local to a luau. She didn't mind, but I'd never seen rain like that. So we just hid under some trees talking about, I don't know, nothing in particular. Could go for one of those beach buffets, though. Shit, I'm turning into Donovan now.
And where does the tiki figure come in?
Oh, yeah, it was just one of those gift shop souvenirs. She'd picked it up on the way and carved our initials. She always was a step ahead in that way.
Is that why you always keep this figure in your plane? A good luck charm?
Ha, yeah, so much for that.
You know, some would say that you have been luckier than most. Never lose sight of that.
Why does everyone keep telling me that?
Focusing on gratitude is an important step, but there is more to your story than the Navy. Perhaps you would like to talk about the crash?
Wait, I already told you about Will.
Yes, but what about Emma's story?
Oh, I think that's enough for today.
Oh, come on. I don't want to wait
I
until next
understand.
episode.
We can talk about this more later.
Rest mode engaged. Hello, Morgan. Welcome in. Happy to help. The game doesn't actually tell you how to do it, so you have to find it. Yeah, Ghost Chopper. I thought I was on the largest setting. But not only that, but you have to, like, refresh it every single time that you come back to the mining tool. Like, you have to redo that setting. So last night, learning that, yeah, there were some massive veins that of like, uranium and copper that I was just like, done. Immediately wrapped them up. Sentinels were coming in on my position. Like all kinds of stuff, and I was just able to grab them very quickly and get the hell out of there. Very nice. Me and my friends have been spreading the beauty of democracy to the robots. Nice, American. What do you like to use so far? Are you still like a low level that just has like the Liberator or whatever that starting rifle is? I doze off for 1 minute and you light the robot on fire. No, I didn't light the robot on fire. I fell into a crevasse. I'm in a crevasse. And then he fell even farther down the crevasse. He went way the hell down in the crevasse. I'm gonna start crying. My neighbors made us enchiladas so we have food. That sounds delicioso, Circaro. I had, I don't know what it was. It was like a chicken sandwich tonight that my mom made. It was very delicious. She said it was like some sort of Asian recipe that she got offline. She served it with a salad that had like some, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like bok choy or something like that. It was something in there that reminded me of the taste I get when I eat sushi, like California
Hey,
rolls.
what
Oh,
do you
shit.
want?
Hi. Hello.
That damn drone's snooping around again.
White sauce enchiladas are delicious. I love white sauce. I'd like to get up now. I'd like to move. I'd like to get up. I'd like to stand up. I want to stand up. I'd like to run. I'd like
I
to
am
follow.
not sure you are fully healed.
I am
but
not.
Perhaps the risks of lingering in such a space should be considered.
Yeah, my ass is
What
frozen.
do you think we should do?
Let's follow the drone.
There's got to be another way out.
Yeah, we're not getting out of here
Come on.
up ways.
We need to follow that thing.
Yeah, I can keep going
You
in this
need more
direction.
rest. That leg is...
Donovan doesn't have time for this. We might already be too late as it is.
There is also another thought in my mind here. There is another consideration that I have. Yes, healing is important, but Donovan was in a very rough way. He should have, by any means, he should have died. He had a broken leg. He had a terrible cough. He was exposed to the elements. And somehow, some way, he got to a medical facility. And the only real thing that we can assume that brought him there was the drones, right? Like, there were drag marks that we located leading away from Donovan's camp. So clearly, something pulled him, and the drones are a very good contender for that because there were no other footprints. There was no other presence, and Donovan looks like a big guy. So I am keeping that in mind as we push on, that even though I'm injured, even though I'm sick, there is a non-zero chance that when I find Donovan, I will also find a place that can help me with whatever injuries I have, whether it's hypothermia, frostbite, climate cough, broken leg, sprained ankle, whatever the hell we're enduring right now. They will be able to assist me with it.
Come on.
Yeah, I ain't walking too hot either. But I ain't going up. That's for damn sure. I probably would have tried climbing, and I probably would have fallen off the rope and gotten re-injured. Yeah, his power down sequence is really funny, Doc. Every time he does that, I almost want to hear the Windows power down theme. Can I get over this? Barely. We'll go this way. Places where I don't have to drop down will be favorable. I didn't want to do the hop. That's fine. I think we're getting close to the end, chat. Not of the game, of the episode. Remember, the finale is tomorrow. Episode 5 is the last one. We got more lights down here. I'm surprised that they're illuminated.
Man, this view almost makes falling down here worth it.
Yeah.
Almost.
I'm gonna need to rest real
Ice caves
fast.
are formed by geothermal heat via volcanic vents or hot springs beneath the ice. How do you suppose these were formed?
I thought I made my opinion on your facts pretty clear.
Oh God. Hi. Hi, Alfie. I'm trying to calm down. Thank you. Working on my breathing exercises. There we go. Last one. All right. Oh, that wasn't the last one. Interesting. Ah, I failed. Oh, I failed again. How many of you guys and gals are excited for Ghost of Yotai out there? I cannot wait. I'm actually debating what days I want to stream it. Like, I kind of want to play through my days off. Not these coming ones, but the next ones. Because I have some other plans for the week. But then once Ghost of Yotai is here, my God, I want to play the hell out of that game.
Interesting.
I'd love to play it, but I don't own a console. Damn, Aussie. You know, I can relate to that feeling, though. Not for Ghost of Yotai, but for Ghost of Tsushima. I was having some problems with my previous PC. Like, I took an extended break from... I took an extended break from streaming over the COVID years. Or COVID months, excuse me. I think it was like a 6-month break or something like that. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. I can't really recall. But my PC wasn't what I wanted it to be. It wasn't powerful enough, and I was having a lot of problems running modern day games and streaming them
like
at the same time.
in here. And the light isn't helping either. Everything looks the same.
Wait, what's this? And so what I wanted to get was a PlayStation 5, and I wanted to use that to stream and play some console games. It took me a good 2 months of just refreshing the Twitter accounts that would post when PlayStations were available, and when to purchase them. Like, I eventually nabbed one, and I got very, very lucky. Very fortunate. I want to go this way. I got very lucky, very fortunate. And I immediately got Ghost of Tsushima, and I was like, it's fucking time. We're coming back. And I grinded that game night after night after night. Such a fun game. I'm playing it again right now, actually, out in the living room where I have my PlayStation 5 currently hooked up. Such a damn good game, man. Back when video cards were stupid expensive? Yep. Yep, exactly. All right, well, I think I did good, actually. I just guessed. But this looks very promising.
What's this?
I don't know. Can I interact with anything? Do I have the ability to power things up? I do not. I kind of want to go to the right, but I'm already in this direction, so we're going to go this way. It might have also led me to the same place, too. I ain't doing so hot at all. Maybe luck is on my side, though. Maybe I can get through this area without incurring too many more injuries. Yeah, it looked like it just looped me back around. Okay, we're going to keep going this way. We got a Karen up here, which is a good sign of progress. Yeah, video cards were very expensive. I couldn't build a new PC. So, and I had been planning on doing that for a while. And so my only other option was to get a console. And, you know, I didn't want to pay a scalper for it, so I just waited and waited. Eventually, I got an Amazon listing. Eventually, they were in stock on Amazon, and I nabbed one of the 5 or whatever it was. that went out. I remember how fucking stoked I was for it, too. The only other problem that I had when I actually got the console hooked up was I had to find a way to hook it up to my monitor so that I could view it in real time because there was a delay when previewing through OBS. This is going to hurt. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not so bad. That's unironically what I was trying to do. But yeah, I had to find a way to get it to where I could view a live, like a direct output of the PlayStation. Because the parry timing in Ghost of Tsushima, I was on lethal difficulty. And the whole first night that I played the game, I had the OBS preview as my monitor. And anybody who's ever used the OBS preview before knows, especially if like you're at a higher level, like if you're not just gaming on like, I don't fucking know, Animal Crossing or something like that. Like if you're really playing a difficult game, there is an input lag that is significant. And some of the attacks in that game require impeccable timing to parry, even to block, or not a perfect parry, but just like a normal parry. And I could not fucking do it on that first night. Second night came back. I don't like this. This flat spot scares me. We doing good? That looks promising. I don't know what that is down there. That looks good though. Alfie's racing towards it too.
Water.
Barack Obama, Lama Ding Dong. Thank you. Uh-oh. Cheers, man.
Oh, shit. Hey, drone? You okay?
I was doing so good, too.
Kai, are you all right?
Yeah.
Kai, please answer.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just stay there. I'll find another way around.
All right.
Follow my beacon sound.
If I'm going to have to
Be
listen
careful,
to
Kai.
some sort of beeping, it's going to drive me insane. Doc, did you ever play the first Ghost of Tsushima? Or did you just watch it? I don't know if doubling back is the right call. Let me double check up here first. This little curve to the right. Is there something here? Nope. There is not. I do have to double back. All right, let's go. Who is HaLLoW? Aussie. Sounds like a Star Wars character. Makes me think of a joke that Doc tried to tell me earlier that I totally shot down. Which was absolutely hilarious, by the way. The fact that I can smell the joke from a mile out. Superman, you putz. I have to be mean about it. He hasn't seen them? No, I want to watch the newest one, though. Who's Kal-El really HaLLoW? I'm sorry, I don't know. I got other things going on. Which Superman? Like, obviously, I know it's in the universe, but, like, if I'm going to experience Kal-El, which Superman am I watching? Am I watching the old, like, the old movies, the old TV show, whatever it was? Or am I watching a modern... I don't even know if there was a TV show. You guys might get mad at me about that, actually. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar. Oh, yeah, this is it. All of Superman is Kal-El genius. Wait, is Super... I thought it was... I want you to know that I almost just said the sentence, I thought Superman's identity was Bruce Wayne. I want you to know that that was legitimately a sentence that was about to exit my mouth hole. Which Batman is Bruce Wayne? I'm sorry! I genuinely was about to say that, but that was like, no, wait, that's Batman. That's Batman. That's not the right one. I know this. I know better than this. I legitimately was about to utter those words. I think that is what I was walking towards. Yeah, this looks good. All right, Alfie, I'm here. Save me from the judgment of my chat.
Oh, thank goodness. Were you injured in the collapse?
No, but I'm limping more.
No.
Don't
I'm
know
fine,
why.
But Let's not wait around for another, okay?
This is one of those things that the bots flew into on the last episode. Morgan, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your rest. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you.
Huh. What's this doing in here? Maybe that's how these little bastards get around.
It is. We saw the other bots go into them. There's a parody Twitter about how Bruce Wayne is Superman. I can't remember who it was, but somebody came in saying that they made a shirt that had like 5 different like franchises on it. It's like use the Force, Luke, and it had an image of Gandalf or something like that. HaLLoW is his Krypton name. Gotcha. Krypton is his home planet before you ask. I already knew that. Krypton is his home planet before you ask. I'm not dumb. This really does give me Superman vibes. Is Krypton like a frozen planet? I've seen the previews for the modern Superman movie that came out not that long ago. That's the one that I really want to watch. I don't know if it's in theaters or on streaming services or if it's like if you can rent it right now, but that's I've seen some YouTube shorts of it. Yeah, Krypton. Yeah, you misspelled it. Yeah, Aussie, you call yourself a Superman fan? Wow. Wow, even I knew that you misspelled it. I didn't point it out, though, out of the goodness of my heart. Superman's fortress is a giant ice fortress. Oh, yeah, I remember now from that one Family Guy clip. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember now. The Adventure League, right? Isn't it? Wait, hang on. It's Justice League, isn't it? I'm so sorry. Don't hate me. Krypton was a utopia. Looked like the Pacific Northwest until it blew up. Oh. And then Superman fled the scene. Oh, we all know who did it then. Case closed.
Oh.
All right.
Oh. Well, what do you know?
We did it. Holy shit.
And there's still plenty of daylight.
Yeah.
Come on. Donovan's waiting.
Yeah, hopefully we can get to him. Superman was a baby. What an evil baby. In the movies, despite it having a red sun, it was pretty damn yellow. Is that a yellow snow joke? Oh, boy. All right. Let's get our sanity back up. I wonder what happens if you run out of your sanity. Obviously, it's a pretty simple game, so I haven't died yet. But I do wonder what happens when you get too hungry. Or when you become insane, or whatever you want to call it. Like your composure, I guess. I'm curious. All right, this should be it. There we go. You become a Holly. That's a pretty good observation. Yeah, you probably do, Racer. All right, let's go. If the game is still allowing me to use shift to run, then I will do it. I don't think I'm going to have to deal with any negative aspect of that. But yeah, I'm not doing so hot. It doesn't even look like it's my leg. Like I've got a little bit of a... It's not even a limp. It's just an uneven step. My left knee goes farther than my right one does by a little bit. HaLLoW will now die in 5 minutes because he said he hasn't died yet.
After
You
the
know,
talk about battery mortality a few weeks ago, I have been wondering, what do you think it really means to be a person? This experience has gotten me thinking about my own place in the world.
it's not for me to decide, I think.
Look, I am in no position to pass moral judgment.
Then who can make that?
I think this is going to sound goofy. I think that humanity can be adopted and emulated in other things, primarily like in, you know, a sentient robot, because obviously they are coded by us. So they would be in a weird way created in our image of how we view ourselves because we want to be personable with them. But like, I think human and humanity are like two separate things.
Decision.
He
Is it
saved
up to
me.
the discretion of the government?
You
Or
know?
perhaps the courts.
I hope not.
That's a pretty
for
human
your
thing to
sake.
do.
That definition would change every few years.
I feel that I am a person, but am I just programmed to feel that way? And what even is a feeling, really?
I'm not sure anyone can answer that for you. Being self-aware, at least to me, means that each person has the capacity to answer that for themselves. Look, I can't comprehend the experience of an AI or a robot any more than you can comprehend mine. Or, I assume, at least... Again, this is why I'm in no place to make such a call.
It's a really
I think
interesting
you might
game.
just have a future in politics, Kai.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
hell no. Just get me back to my airstrip and I'll be happy.
I would have just as soon said a future in art or creativity or whatever. Or even in therapy. HaLLoW just let me exist without having to really think about what humanity is. It is an interesting question, though. And I wasn't expecting the robot to say that. What I would submit is wondering about it and feeling a desire within to know more about it is probably one of the more human things that Alfie has expressed this entire time. You know? Like, he hasn't really picked up on some sarcastic humor. He hasn't really picked up on, you know, some like, I don't know how to put it, like skills or whatnot, but he did apply himself to the rock throwing thing. He did save us, but just this right here, like, what is life? You know, it's interesting. It's very interesting. And I'm sure that at some point in the not so distant future, over the next maybe like 50 years, we're probably going to have a robot ask that question. That's right up there with, do I have a soul? Yeah. Very good observation, Aussie. Very good analogy. Analogous question. Self-reflection.
Perhaps it is my lack of parentage that makes me artificial. If that is even an appropriate way of describing the state of being a person.
Maybe we aren't so different after all.
Why do you say that? Is it because of the involvement of your parents during your formative years?
No.
Involvement? I was more of a free-range chicken. Sort of like you. I guess.
That must have been hard on you.
Nah, it was great, actually. I got to be myself. Do what I wanted. I don't blame them. Times were tough back then. Hell, even worse now for most. Hell, my big sis was honestly more of a mother than a sister.
Perhaps your upbringing could in some part account for your relative absence in your children's lives.
I heard a
I've been exactly what they needed me to be.
There is a court order for a reason.
Let's go
Kai.
this way.
And how does that help us find Donovan exactly?
Following the cable.
As you know, I am here to help anytime.
Yeah, I know. I'm just ready to get this over with, is all.
He's shown himself to be capable of learning. Yeah, exactly, Gremlin. Exactly. But not in a rigid robotic way, right? Do robots dream of electric sheep? Agree with the statement? Yep. I exist because the universe exists. My purpose is to survive and make the most of life until death's cold embrace eventually comes for me. Well, here's a brain teaser for you then, Racer. If the universe continues to exist, then wouldn't you just continue to exist right along with it? You know? And on that same note, once you stop existing, does the universe stop existing? There is a very interesting theory when it comes to quantum mechanics in that same vein of thinking, which is something that I've long pondered throughout my life. But regardless, the idea of battery death or whatever Alfie was talking about, like that clearly is the closest thing that anything digital has to experiencing non-existence. Like, for example, Haley in Stardew Valley. This is a really cool game. I really like it a lot. I do. I like the writing. I like the performance. I like the graphics. I like everything. It's a very fucking cool game. Oh God. Oh no. Okay. Well, I see that out there. I at least kind of know where I'm going.
Well, the weather up here sure is unpredictable.
Yeah, I see the light, but then just to the left of it, there was another one of those tent structure things. I think this is the end, chat. I'm getting end vibes. Existential crisis incoming. I'm sorry, Racer. That thing is rotating over there. Okay, we're gonna go to the tent first before we go check out what this fucking landmine is over here.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. We're gonna look at this first.
Oh, you don't think it's some sort of weather manipulation?
Let's look at the table.
It would not be the first time Holly led us to a new truth.
Uh-huh.
A new truth. Yo,
even a
that's a
broken
cool
clock
mug.
is right
Okay, yeah,
twice
I'm
a
keeping
day.
that one. Wait, that wasn't a collectible mug? I'm so confused as to what a collectible mug is and isn't. Maybe I've gotten that one already. Maybe that's what's going on. Can I keep this? No, I cannot. All right, well, oh. Anything else down here? That one's empty. All right, well, let's go. What the fuck? Sorry, I need survival stuff. Okay. Push lever. It's like fucking antimatter or something. The other day, I was in an Overwatch match. Shit you guys not. I was in an Overwatch match. I had a teammate whose name was Antimatter. They did something kind of cool, but I already had the joke lined up and I wanted to do it. And I walked over to him and I was like, yo, Antimatter, nice play. And typed it into team chat. High five. And they typed back asterisk, high five, asterisk. And I just Alt F4'd out of the game. I was so proud of myself, but I was so sad that I didn't get to see the reaction of anybody else. I was so sad that I didn't get to see the reaction of anybody else. All right, what's this shit do?
Whoa. Oh. Well, I've heard of cloud seeding before, but I mean, it's probably just a coincidence.
Should I push it again? Interesting. Can I do anything with it? I don't see any missing things. I mean, you could probably say that there was one missing on the bottom, but it looks like it's supposed to be floating like that, so that's probably not a thing. Peter, thank you for the posture check and the hydration. Cheers. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. All right, food box. I want to eat the frittatos. Yum, 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 yum. We're going to keep going. Feel like we're meant to continue. I thought that was going to be the end back there, but no. We still have a little bit more to go. I think that's the summit right there, the true top, if you will. Am I doing okay? Let's be proactive. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we fall down into another crevasse. And it stresses me the fuck out. Can I not? There we go. Okay. Of how quiet it gets when he does the breathing exercises. Nice.
Okay.
All right, Alfie. Let's go. Final stretch. We're almost up at the top. At least I think so. Maybe we do have a little ways to go. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Hey, Chris. How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you tonight. I believe that we are approaching the finale of episode 4. I don't know if we're going to find Donovan. And good. Glad to hear it, Chris. Got really quiet and calm all of a sudden. I don't know how I feel about it. Uh-oh.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't fall in this time. That's progress.
Progress is what we are looking for. One foot in front of the other.
Okay, like you said. No. I push this guy over.
Hey, stay clear while I take the hatchet to this tree.
No need, Kai.
Are you big strong? You're big strong?
Oh.
Did you already forget about the electric arm actuators?
I take it you aren't angry about that
Hell
anymore.
yeah. Easy does it. I have a feeling
This crevice appears to be much deeper than the last.
Hey, you be careful yourself. Maybe try not floating over the bottomless pit, yeah? Whew.
Okay, good. Don't look down. Instructions unclear. Look directly down. What the fuck are those? You know, for what it's worth, I never understood that advice. Anytime that I've ever tried to traverse something, like obviously it's not a bottomless pit that I'm talking about, right? But I always want to see where my feet are going.
Didn't Donovan say something about big-ass fans?
I want to make sure I get a
Yes,
really
but
good,
he could have been referring to anything.
really good foothold
Or
and don't do
perhaps
anything
It was
stupid.
just another case of the medication making him loopy, as you put it.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're close. I can feel it.
Especially on a surface that's irregular, like a dead tree that gets narrow as you go along the tree, you know? I've heard about it inducing vertigo or something like that, but I don't know. I feel like maybe I wouldn't care necessarily. I've never had a big problem with heights before, but maybe there's some like physiological response or psychological response that happens when you look down and you have that really, really long drop underneath of you that I'm not thinking about. Or that I don't have experience with. I can't empathize with because I've never done that before.
Well, we can keep following the cables into a gorge, or we can go through the fence with warning signs plastered all over it. Great.
Cables.
No hunches this time, Kai?
I call cables.
We will not have light for much longer.
Yeah. I
suggest you make a decision.
Cables.
Unless, of course, you are ready to heed my advice and head back.
Where are we going back to? I think it's sound advice. Looking down can cause you to become disoriented, which can lead to unbalance. Better to keep looking ahead where you're going. It's not a bad call, Gremlin. Yeah, you're probably
we already
right.
crossed one precarious bridge of sorts. What's one more?
Yeah. It's going to have snow on it, though.
Hey.
Kai, do not look down. You will be fine.
I looked right down.
You're not helping, you know.
Honestly, it doesn't even feel like I can fall. It just feels like I'm railroaded. There's a little bit of adjustment that I'm doing, but it's not much. Okay, we're good. Run, 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 run. Jump. Jump. Yay. Always run the last 2 feet. Always. Book it out of fear. That wasn't so bad. I do wonder what happens, though, if you die in this game. Like, how far back does it set you? There are the autosave spots. I just don't really pay attention to when they kick in. And they feel like they're fairly frequent.
What do you think selecting this path says about a person? It could be more revealing than you might think.
Is that your job? I'll take the one less travel.
I take the one less traveled.
And has
I'm not.
that
Yeah,
made
I don't.
all the difference?
I'm not worried about that.
Oh, very good. You know your classic American poetry.
However, in this instance, you appear to have taken the one much more traveled, to the point of collapse.
Yeah, it's a good observation. That is a good observation. Sure is quiet up here, except for the occasional loudmouth. What the hell? Shut up. Yeah, I feel like we made the right call. Gremlin, I'm curious, which one did you go on when you played the game? Did you go through the warning sign area, or did you take the cable? Same as me? Yeah, we just traversed the log. The snow was a factor that I did consider, but I didn't think that the game would really factor that in terms of, like, actually adding some sort of outcome. Because it's just a bottomless pit underneath of you, effectively.
Wow.
What the fuck?
It sure is something up here.
Okay.
Hey, I told you we'd make it.
I assume you never saw anything like this in the Navy either?
Can't say that I have, but this wasn't exactly my field.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should stay outside and keep watch? If you think that is a good idea, of course.
I don't know what you'd be watching for, though. Yeah, come with me.
Oh, no. You're not getting out of this that easy.
I am glad. I would not want you to worry about losing me again.
Yeah, that fucking
Perhaps
sucked.
you will need my help inside after all.
Yeah, those arms did help out a moment ago. I'm worried about bringing you in and you suffering some sort of malfunction.
You think anyone's home? Or just as lifeless as the others?
You should consider the consequences before simply barging in.
Hey, whatever happened to the power of positive thinking?
Not only that, but like, the door automatically opened for me. Like, what would I be looking for?
Humanity verification required.
You got it. I really like the way Alfie floats around. My Alfie was pretty glitchy. He was usually way behind. Really, Gremlin. Interesting. Yeah, I like his aura.
Verified.
Oh, wow. Well, there aren't.
Lifeless it is.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look around first. I like his little vapor trail that he has underneath of him. You like that? I just heard him say curious. Standby mode. Human verification.
Mode.
Pardon.
Human verification required to enable Sky Preview.
Sky Preview?
Says there are 2 switches on the center console.
Oh, shit. We need simultaneous scanning. Oh. There we go.
I think we need to flip them in unison.
Oh.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Come on, just over there.
Honestly, no, I don't think it's a good idea. Okay, ready? Alfie? Here we go. 3, 2,
Right on
1.
3.
That's
1, 2,
not what I... Okay.
3. Ooh. Wow, would you look at that? Almost like something out of a movie.
Just look at it.
It appears to be a perfect match of the real sky outside.
Well, the tech these days is something else, isn't it? But what's the point of it?
There's got to be another button in here, right?
Well, well. If it ain't the
Donovan!
powerful Boy Scout himself. What took you so long, Kai?
You found your peak.
Donovan? We found your mountain peak.
My what now?
You said the key lies at the peak. Remember?
Oh, did I? I must have.
What the hell, man? Do you know what we've been through to get up here? And how are you even talking through this system? What is this?
Again, asking the wrong questions, brother. Oh, but hell, ask and you shall receive.
Oh, I see you now. Oh no, it's
Hello,
just...
Donovan. It is good to hear your voice again.
Oh, that bot's still tagging along, I see. That's good. You, keep Kai company, will you?
He does have a name, you know.
Oh, so now you're on a first-name basis with the Rust Bucket, huh? Okay. Should be seeing something on those screens. You got it? I'm pretty sure that's where I'm at. Or thereabouts.
How is this even possible? How are you showing me this?
Guess it's working then?
From a sickbay? What the hell is going on there?
Shit, man. I don't know. I'm just doing
It's like the...
you know?
No, I don't know. Christ.
Look, I don't make the rules, okay? I'm just a messenger.
For who?
Messenger? Messenger for what? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. Just haven't felt like my old self lately, you know? Maybe it's all this shit they've been doing around here.
Human trials?
Will you cut it out?
Look, I don't know what to tell you, but this place, what they're doing up here. Yeah, I don't know how, but they're changing shit. Everyone will see. Soon enough.
Yeah, med's kicking in, I think.
The bots will show you the way. Just keep them eyes peeled at sunup. Hey, Kai. Don't give up now. This is the only way you'll find me.
What the fuck?
Oh shit. She's coming back.
What the fuck? No! God damn it,
Do
not
you have
again.
any idea what Donovan was referring to?
No.
What is going to change?
You were right. It's the meds. Yeah, definitely hopped up on something.
So he is not here, correct?
I guess the key wasn't at the peak after all.
I'd argue
Just
it's...
getting tired of this shit.
Okay, so listen, Kai thinks very, very confidently that Donovan is under the influence of meds. Or maybe he's just like deflecting the real answer because he doesn't want to think about it. At the end of the day, though, if you're really that hopped up on meds, how the fuck are you working high-tech equipment that you can't explain, beaming images of your own local security system off to another random place? Like, there's no way that it's medication. There's something far more than that going on here. And I do wonder what they're speaking about when it comes to she's coming back, whether it's Naomi. Donovan is in on it. So I don't know if he was in on it from the get-go, but it makes me wonder if he got converted at some point because of the fact that he was saved, you know, medically. Like if he was introduced at some point. I mean, maybe that's not what your implication is. Maybe saying that he's in on it is fairly accurate. But it does give one pause as to why he's being so cryptic about it, you know? And why he's also so fearful of whoever she is when she comes back.
Hey, that plane's coming back around.
Wait, what?
Come on, we need to get to the highest ground and fire a
Oh,
flare.
shit!
It is precisely this situation why I suggested preserving our limited supply. Good thing you heeded my advice.
Yeah, I want to get up here. There it is. All the way, all the way, all the way. We're going to do it. We're going to do it right.
Come on. Come on.
What the fuck?
Visual sensors malfunctioning, Kai? Are you seeing
What the hell?
No shot! I was not expecting that! Wait, what?
They were right. It's all just an illusion.
fucking way. Okay. I was not expecting that at all. Oh my God. I'm fucking Truman. It's the Truman Show. Okay. All right. So how can it end like that? I know. I mean, listen, I said that we were in for probably a wild ride to set up for the finale tomorrow, and it looks like I was indeed correct. This is going to be a wild finale tomorrow. I have no idea what the hell is going on. But my first question, my very, very first question, think of the power needed for that. Yeah, you're right, David. It makes sense why all of these massive fucking cables are lying around. Okay, so my immediate first reaction is, would I have seen that if I fired off the flare at the beginning? Or would it not have reached the dome? Would I have not been high up enough? And if I didn't have any flares left, I think we got like 3 flares or something out of it, though. Turns out he wasn't crazy. Yeah, you're right, Noah. Okay, how many of you guys out there have played this game already? I fired the flare in the beginning. It did not reach. Okay, Kremlin, that was exactly what my question was going to be. Like, what would have happened if we fired the flare at the very start? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm glad I went all the way up to that peak over there. Damn, I was not expecting it to end like this. This is really good. I like this a lot. This is really fucking good. Okay, so then that begs the question of whether or not Donovan is truly in on it in terms of being an ally or an asset for whatever they're doing, or whether he has just simply resigned himself into the acknowledgement that he is inside of an illusion to a certain extent. Does that mean our life is an entire simulation that's more advanced than the simulation in this game? Honestly, American, my best guess is that if I had to think about it, I almost wonder if we're in some sort of therapeutic simulation, some sort of like confined test where we aren't aware of it, but we're trying to like have some sort of awakening or epiphany, if you will, to circumvent either trauma or, you know, things that we regret. That is kind of my line of thinking now. But it doesn't explain the cough. It doesn't explain a lot of those other elements of what we're dealing with, unless it's just random adversity thrown our way that we have to deal with. You know, that our decisions are playing into the final test result, if you will. It's a military training simulation. That's another good guess, Maddie. It is understood at this point that Kai is out of the military, as is Donovan, but the fact that they are both veterans and they both had something to do with like high-level operations, it does beg the question of whether or not they were summoned back in some way, or if their memories were altered. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really fucking excited for tomorrow now. How did you get in it? Did the plane crash through the dome? So that was another thing that I was considering, David, was that the tail was severed somehow by interacting with the dome. Or we literally just woke up in the plane. You know, we woke up in that moment and all of the memories that we needed to have up until that point were implanted in our subconscious or something like that. Yeah, I won't be late tomorrow. Yeah, that was fucking wild. I would keep playing. I'm sorry, Greco, but I can't. This episode was 2 hours and 25 minutes long, and I have a feeling that the finale is probably going to be about just as long. The shortest episode was one that took place in one single building, and that makes sense to me because it was a very introspective episode dealing with Kai and himself. I don't think that tomorrow is going to be a short episode. I think it's going to be about the same length, which means if I kept playing tonight, we would be going until Dark 30, and I can't do that for the finale of the game. We all are unfortunately going to have to wait until mañana for the finale. Dude, like, imagine if our life is a literal simulation that they put us in because the human race was finding something that was so traumatizing that we had to make a simulation to put our subconscious into a different existence. I think you just delivered a line that's in the Severance. I think you just said something that's in Severance, in the series Severance. I think you, like, there's this one line in Severance where one of the guys is like, I think everything out there is so bad that we have to live under the ocean right now. I stayed awake just so I could see your reaction to that ending. Gremlin, I am not going to lie, but I held it in. As we were ascending the mountain, I was going to make a comment to you that you were staying up far later than what I have normally expected out of you as one of my chatters in our time differentials. And it made me wonder if it had anything to do with how good the episode was going to be. I didn't say anything because I didn't want your response to cue me into that. But I promise you, I was thinking it. And I almost queued up that line of commentary, of dialogue. I almost did it. Could be a very BioShock Infinite ending where your mind creates memories to make it fit because the human mind can't handle otherwise. Yeah, but this feels so real. In BioShock Infinite, everything is so fucking weird and, like, out there. This is an Arctic plane crash. Yeah, there's some weird elements, don't get me wrong, but, like, there's so much infrastructure into, you know, it's odd. It really is. I mean, NASA was originally exploring the ocean. What did we find down there to make us go to space? Yeah, exactly, American. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, listen. I could hypothesize all night until the cows come home. But I think that the best thing that we can do on this fine evening is let the ending stand for itself and let you guys come up with your theories and your ideas, because tomorrow, none of it is going to matter when we finally return for the final episode of Arctic Awakening, and everybody's questions will be answered all together. Horizon! 32 months!
Wow. Longest subscription to anyone on this platform. I'm happy about that. Love to all.
Love to all indeed. Horizons, thank you so much for the 32-month resub. It is good to see you tonight, my friend. I don't know if you've been lurking in the shadows or if you're just getting here. I am just wrapping up for the evening. Hello, Big Jess. Welcome in. Horizon, thank you again for the resub. If you are just getting here, I'm just going to say this right now. The VOD tonight, it was a great stream. It's a very good episode of Arctic Awakening, and I am exceptionally excited for tomorrow. I am anxiously awaiting the finale. And I'm so glad that I decided to play this game. I was kind of like, I was wondering where I was going to fit it into the schedule and how I wanted to pace it out, you know? And once we got done with the first episode, I was like, I'm hooked. I have to do more. Like, this is my Firewatch in a way. Because I didn't get to play Firewatch. I watched Let's Players play it, you know? But yeah, if anybody is just getting here, I do recommend the VOD on this one. I recommend all of the Arctic Awakening VODs, as a matter of fact, because this adventure has been wonderful. It's been a lot of fun. And like I'm saying, or like I was just saying, tomorrow is the finale. So if you want to see how everything ends as badly as I do, then make sure that you're here, all right? Brain Gap, welcome back. Perfect timing. I'm just about to end the stream. Stream over, yes. Like, half of me wonders if you were out there lurking and you were just timing your return with the end of the stream. Unironically, I am actually ending the broadcast right now. It has been so much. I recommend the next episode of Heavenly Bodies. So, Army, I can't remember if you heard what I was saying the other day, but all I need to do is find a handful of moments for the recap intro of episode 1, because it's been so long that I want my editor to make a like last time on Heavenly Bodies sort of thing, and I haven't been able to find a lot of the good moments that would really tell the story. I'm gonna see if I can finish that up tonight, and once that's done, it's all done. I even have my new outro, my new stinger outro, so it's on the way. Fear not, it's on the way. That's crazy, completely unplanned. Yeah, 100% Brain Gap. Yep, this is the end of it. Here, where, over there, if you insist. Hey, chat, seriously. A lot of fun tonight. A whole lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for supporting this game. I know that it's very, very different compared to what I play normally, but these are the kinds of games that I really enjoy a lot. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy a lot of games, but I think part of the reason why I enjoy these so much is because I feel as though I'm on a journey with you guys, right? Like, I'm not creating the story. I'm not creating the experience. I am experiencing it at the same time that you guys are. I'm not, it's not like Red Dead or some other open world video game where I'm going around and I'm planning my adventure. I am just along for the ride with you guys. I am in another seat just like you all are. And I'm very, very excited for tomorrow. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see the finale. As a quick reminder, tomorrow is episode 5. Obviously, we've been talking about it, the finale of Arctic Awakening. And then on Tuesday, it is the finale of Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 3. So if you guys are interested in that at all, we have 2 finales back to back. They are both going to be wonderful. So make sure you don't miss out because it's going to be a good time. Same time tomorrow. All the usual. And yeah, I think that's a wrap for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much for the bits, the follows, the subs, the resubs, all the love. You guys are the best. I appreciate you supporting what I do, what I play, and being here night after night. And until next time, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, noon, night, whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you are. And I will see you guys again.